Hello everyone and welcome to today's stream on OBS on NASCAR 2003. We are here at Dover for round 3 of the Piston Cup. There is the track there, 1 mile oval, pit road speed of 35 miles an hour. Jeremy Mayfield hits the record 22.288. Standings then, qualifying. The iCar is on pole with Ralph Carlo in second, Bobby Swift in third. What a great season. Well, what a great qualifying season that rookie is having. Gearson in fourth, Leadfoot in fifth, D'Agostino in sixth, Marcus in seventh, McQueen in 8th, Wipeout in 9th, and Clutchen in 10th place. Down the bottom we have Gearings, Comet and Kargas and Roadtesta, the bottom 4 drivers. So, without further ado, we will get this race underway.
Drivers, start your engine!
So we have the pace lap underway and we are nearly ready to rock and roll around this Dover track. One of the smaller circuits on the schedule this season. We also have Hillside, which is also a small track. Nice little view here as the cars go by and showing off to the crowd. Lovely new paintworks for the new season. As we are now into 3 races. This is the 3rd race. We have had 2 so far. It's been a good season. We have not expected much, but we have had a lot. It's been good. Hello, Fork Gaming. How are you? On BMG again tonight, I see. I think I'm going to do a live stream of BMG tomorrow at some point in the afternoon. So as we come round to the straight, we will have a roar of engines. And we are off. Green flag is out. We are off. Restart the Dover round 3 of the Piston Cup. The fixed robots, that's awesome. Awesome, man. As we got Bobby Swift in the lead, Darren Leadfoot in second place. The rookie in first is having a great season. Todd Marcus in third place as they come round that turn. We have 160 laps. How many pit stops? I don't know. We are here for a long time. We are going to be here a while. Fork Gaming is probably going to play Roblox whilst watching this. I don't know. And we have a yellow. I did hear a skid yellow on the 5th lap of this race. Let's go back and see what happened. It was around about here. I heard something going on. A skid somewhere. And there we go. There is the issue. It looks like it was Buck Bearingley causing that. Yes. Wow. Buck Bearingley goes flying. The number 39. There he is. Let's have a closer look at that. Here we go. Buck Bearingley goes in. Gets hit. Oh, ouch, ouch. Takes a few out. Oh, we got one on the roof. We have one on the roof. The number 73 car is on the roof. Rodcap is on the roof. I'm going to say that for the 4th time, I think. Let's look at that one. He was just minding his own business there, quite happily. Gets hit. Goes sideways. Looks at all the other cars coming toward him. Cow gives him a hit. Oh, ouch, 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 ouch. On his roof. I'm guessing he will now be out of the race after that. Let's go on board and see what that was like. Let's move forward. Go in the cockpit. Wow. Out. Here he goes. On his roof right now. Yeah, there it is. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. We are on a yellow flag. The flag is out. Yellows are flashing. We are looking for Bobby Swift, and there is the man himself in first place on the caution lap. Doing very well today. Let's have a look at the standings then. So yes, Bobby Swift is in the lead. Darren Leadfoot second, Markus in third, having a good season. So is Ponchy Wipeout in fourth. He had a good season last year as well. Mulvhill in seventh, D'Agostino in sixth, Gearson seventh, Clutchen eighth. Highbanks in ninth. He's another rookie. He's doing pretty well. And Lightning McQueen down in 10th. Not had a good start to the season. Both races he's had to retire. As we can see, Comet is out, Rodcap's out, Tankson's out, and Brick Yardley. All rookies, I'm afraid, are out. Miller and Castlenut on the one lap behind. Krankzler in 29th is on the lead lap. Lead lap for him. Cal Weathers in 20. Looking good so far. Very good indeed. It's called Opera GX. So what does that do? How does that work? So the yellow flags are gone in, the pace car's lights are off, and we are looking for that green flag from the starter marshal, and we will start that race as the two guys on the back laps, the two guys that are one lap behind each, will join Bobby Swift, Darren Leadfoot and Markus and Ponchy Wipeout at the front of this grid, hoping to get back on that lead lap. As the Mustang pace car goes round in black today. They chose the black car today. They have a choice of 12 liveries to drive this year, the pace car, the marshals, so black today. Not sure why, but they obviously liked that colour. They had the multicolour pace car last race, so they've gone for a bit more morbid today as the pace car goes in. We are looking for that green flag. Hello Brian, how are you this evening? We are about to go on a green flag on lap 10 of 160 laps. We are going to be here a while. Green flag is out. We are back on the Dover race at the Piston Cup. Oh, could we potentially have another yellow flag already? Is there any yellows out? I don't see anything flashing, so no. We are still going. The cars are still going at an incredibly high speed. Hello Eric, how are you this evening? I hope you're well. Thanks for joining us. So, Todd Marcus going into the lead. Darren Leadfoot, sorry, going into the lead. Todd Marcus behind him as they come down the turn. This is a lovely turn. Very, very fast around this corner. As we see from the bird's eye view, they are now spreading out, spreading their wings. Darren Leadfoot has now found his lead foot and he is using it very well. I am well, my friend. I am well. I'm glad to hear you're well. I'm glad you're doing well, my friend. Things are not looking good in the world at the moment. And it looks like we're about to have another yellow flag. I saw a car then hitting into another car. I couldn't say who it was. It looked like Highbanks. We do have another yellow flag. We are on a yellow flag again, my friends. Let's take a look as the pace car goes flying out. Obviously something bad has happened. Yes, lots of smoke. Let's back up and see what happened. It was around about here I saw it. So let's press play and see what happened. There it is. So let's go back a bit and take a look. There we go. Wow, the number 64 car. That is Miller. Ouch. That is not good. Let's rewind that and take a look at that crash more closely. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, not good at all. Spinning around. It's a 0-0 car. Who is that? Cables. He got involved in that accident. He will not be happy. Again, it's the rookies that are involved in this. As you can see, 64 turns. The 00 car comes in, or 00 car, and gets spun around. Unfortunately, getting involved in that when he probably could have avoided it, but it didn't work out. Yeah, unlucky. Wrong place, wrong time for him. He will go in the pits as they all go back in the pits again. This is the second pit stop, only because we are probably on a yellow. That's probably why. Let's go and find the leader, Darren Leadfoot, who is behind the pace car now. Let's go to the official standings. So, let's have a look. Oh my, Eric says. Oh my. Not good. So no one has retired. I don't think them two will retire. It wasn't a bad accident. Shouldn't be any issues there. We do have 5 cars already out though. Brian Sparks, Britt Yardley, Tankson, Rodcap and Comet. Darren Leadfoot leading, and new rookie Bobby Swift in second. D'Agostino in third. Todd Marcus in fourth. Ponchy Wipeout in fifth. So this has been a bit of a start to this race today. Two cautions in 16 laps. Into a galaxy? What are we talking, like Andromeda? Or, you know, what sort of galaxy are we going for? How far away do you want to go into deep space, man? It's so cool. You can set your Opera GX wallpaper into a galaxy. So what's Opera GX? What's that? Is that a system, a gaming system, gaming browser? Is it? Okay, right. Okay. I don't know anything about this gaming browser. I'm going to have to look this up afterwards. If you're wondering what we're talking about, check down in the comments. I've had a few people say to me, I start answering people's questions and they don't know what we're talking about. Well, that's because I don't have the comments on the main screen anymore. We took it off, and we basically we put it back down into the chat section, kept it a bit more private. So if you want to know what we're talking about, the best thing is to go there. I doubt it would be a long race. We're on 17 laps already. It's been quite fast so far. I doubt there'll be any more crashes, he says. And it is good for Darren Leadfoot. Darren Leadfoot won the first race of the season. He'll be happy to go on and win another race. He'll be very happy, actually. Okay, well, I'll look it up afterwards and see if we can get it downloaded, or if I like it, obviously. So, yellow flags in, lights are off, and we are going back to the green, starting on lap 18. Lap 18, we will be starting this race as the guys come round now. Darren Leadfoot with them, lapped cars. Bobby Swift, the rookie, doing very well this season, just been unfortunate. And there is the green flag. We are off. We have restarted. We are at Dover for the Piston Cup third round. And Darren Leadfoot goes into the pits. Shocking. Darren Leadfoot has gone into the pits. He could have gone into the pits any time during that caution, but decided to go in race time. That gives Bobby Swift the lead. The rookie is leading the Dover race. We are at the Piston Cup. Bobby Swift is leading. As Darren Leadfoot is now coming out the pits, he will now be a lap down, I'm sure. What went on there? Bad strategy by the Leadfoot team. He cannot be happy with that. Something was obviously wrong with that car. He is back in the race. He has got a lot of work to do to catch up with Bobby, who is now leading this race, and very happily leading this race. Fantastic race by Bobby as we go to the spectator camera and look at it from their perspective, and we can see Bobby Swift has a lovely little lead there. Ponchy Wipeout Marcus also coming out, and that's D'Agostino there as well. He is looking for a win this season. He's one of the old guys. We've got 4 old guys here, or 3 old guys of the legends, fighting to catch up with that rookie. Is this the time for the rookies? Are the rookies going to make a mark on the Piston Cup? Where is Edgar? Yes, you're right, Fort Gaming. Where is Edgar? I've not seen him for a couple of nights. He has been on Facebook though. And Magnus. Not heard from Magnus for a while. Germany is on a lockdown, just like everywhere else, so I'm sure he's not out and about. So we are going to go on board with Bobby Swift, see what view he has of the track. That rookie certainly needs to keep an eye on that water temperature. It is rising. He is pushing that car to the limit. And yes, little talky Pistons would love a win at Dover. So would Ralph Carlo. He would love a win here as well. There is still a rumour going down pit lane a few minutes before the race that a certain car, a new car, was being built for NASCAR, a new generation of car. No one can put a name on it or what it's going to be like, but rumours are circulating that these drivers' days may be over and a new generation of car may be coming through. As Eric says, this is great, and I agree, this is great. This is a fantastic race. As Bobby Swift now catching up with the back markers as he goes easily past. No problem at all. No problem for Bobby Swift at the front of this track. Let's go back as we see Agostino chasing him down. There's Castlenut, there is Todd Marcus, Ed Gearson, Ponchy Wipeout, who had a brilliant race last time but went in the pits on the last lap, which was really weird. Clutchen, Mulvhill, and we have Highbanks there. Ralph Carlo in his little talky Pistons car, the 117. There he is. Let's go on board with the man himself, Ralph Carlo. Ralph Carlo is doing very well, but again he's another one that needs to keep an eye on his water. It was very high. As we go back to the leader on the track, Mr. Bobby Swift, leading this race, 0.32 ahead, not that far ahead of Agostino. Lap 38 of 160. We were on board Ralph Carlo. If you've just joined us, we've now gone back to Bobby Swift leading this race as Agostino breaks down that time to a 0.31, doing very well. Lightning McQueen is down in 12th place and Cal Weathers down in 24th. Not the debut season he expected. The rookie not having fun. 82, Darren Leadfoot is down in 28th place after that silly pit stop. He obviously needs to do it though. So that was the team's choice. They will probably regret that though too. This could be two bad races in a row for Leadfoot and the team. Looks like Bobby Swift has now been hunted down by the Fox of Agostino. He is very close behind, touching bumpers literally. There could be a time here where Agostino looks for that space and overtakes the rookie. Has the rookie pushed enough? Is that car starting to overheat, or has his eagerness got the best of him? Has he pushed too soon? Go on board with Agostino now. So Agostino takes over the lead from Bobby Swift. It was going to happen. You could see it. Bobby Swift had pushed way too early, way too soon. That is what happens when you have rookie status. You learn from these guys. You learn from Agostino, who's been around a long time looking for a Piston Cup championship for the first time in his history. But he'll just be happy with a win today, especially in front of a rookie. And especially in front of his home crowd. There is nothing like having a fresh trunk. You are right, Brian. Looks like Bobby Swift has cooled that car down though, because he's making a comeback. It will be a race of slipstreams by the looks of things, as Bobby now looks to make a move, putting pressure on Agostino. Will the legend fold under the pressure of the rookie behind him, or will the rookie fold under the pressure of contemplating making that move? The move could cause crashes, could cause the big one. It could be called a rookie move. As we go into lap 50, we have 110 laps to go of this Dover race for the Piston Cup. Round 3. Race going very well, very, very well. We've only had 2 cautions. They were at the beginning of the race. Cars are all spread out now. Cars are being overlapped, underlapped. All sorts of things are going on the field. But we are concentrating on these 2 at the front of this grid. We have an old school legend who's been around the block a long, long time. But we also have the new boy of the class, Bobby Swift, putting pressure on this man, the old man of the track, against the young man of the track. As we go back on board with Bobby Swift. Bobby Swift goes into the pit stops to start his pit road journey with the back markers. Could cost him dearly, or will Agostino come in behind him? Let's take a look. There's Marcus, there's Lightning McQueen, the iCar. Where is Agostino on the track? Where is he? Mulvhill comes in. Oh well, we don't know where Agostino's gone. Let's take a look for him. Let's take a look for Agostino. There you go. He's coming into the pits now, which means Ponchy Wipeout will follow. And I'm sure Bobby Swift will be out, coming back on the track, surely. Where is Bobby? There's Lightning McQueen. And there he is, Bobby Swift back out on the track. Going back round, will he catch up with Agostino, who is currently in the lead with Ponchy Wipeout in second? He'll get back on that lap and join Agostino, I'm sure, as they all come out of the pits now. Very, very dangerous track to come out on a pit stop. Very fast racing. Got to be so cautious. These rookies really have to be on the ball here as Bobby Swift gets back on the lead lap. And there is Agostino coming out of the pits, and Bobby Swift overtakes him coming out of the pits. What does that mean for the leaderboard? Will Bobby Swift go back to the top of that lead, or will Agostino have that extra bit of... No, it's Bobby Swift. Bobby Swift retakes the lead with Todd Marcus in second and Agostino in third. Bobby Swift now has a 2.52 lead over Agostino and a 2.52 lead over Todd Marcus and a 3.24 lead over Agostino. This race is getting very, very exciting. I do apologise, ladies and gents. I do apologise. As Eric says, go 95, go 117. And you are right, little cars can do big things. As you can see, Agostino back there and Todd Marcus looking to catch up with this rookie who has made the best pit stop decision you could ever or think of. Go in before the legends, get out before the legends, and try and make a big gap between the two of you. Todd Marcus is catching up. You can see the gaps closing if you look at the times. What is the time now as they both come over? No, he's not. Todd Marcus is 9 seconds now down, 2.99 seconds. And Agostino's 3.86 seconds. So either they're slowing down or Bobby Swift is moving very, very fast. He does have these close slipstreams to use in front of him, and he will use them as he passes more back markers. This rookie could be on his way to his first ever win of the season and of his Piston Cup career. Brian, you should know by now, I love to apologise. I apologise for everything. It's, you know, just everything. As Bobby Swift now has the road to himself, 2.66. Then back Marcus did slow him down a little bit. Todd Marcus has gained on him about 30 milliseconds. Let's have a look as they go back over the start-finish line. 2.56. So Todd Marcus is catching up, and so is Agostino. What does that mean for Bobby Swift? Does that mean he is slowing down, or are they just being a lot faster? Infinity and beyond. So the eye in the sky shows us what a gap Bobby Swift has. He's making the most of this. He is enjoying every minute of this, and so he should. He is a rookie. It's his first season. It's his debut. Being at the front does not happen often as a rookie. He had a pole last time round. This time he is making up of it by being in first place. Enjoy that moment, young man. So Bobby Swift doing pretty well. And you mean little cars do big things? Yes, the Mini Cooper does do big things. Well, it's bigger than it used to be anyway. Bigger than it used to be when it was made by Morris Minor back in the day. And Eric's flying apparently. Awesome. What are you flying on? A plane, or are you just flying on buzzing power, on happiness? That gap between second and third is getting very close. Let's go and have a look at that. Where are they? There they are. Agostino and Todd Marcus fighting it out for second. Agostino looks like he has the fastest car today out of them two, because he has really caught him up big time. He was over a second away, just over a second, and now he's really caught up with Todd Marcus with the 1-2-3 no stall car. But Truncan Fresh is catching on. I think they will deal with Bobby Swift later on in the race, as they were going to deal with each other first. And there you go, Agostino going on the inside lane, making it very easy, leaving Marcus behind the back markers, slowing him up, stopping him from retaking that position. Good move by Agostino again. The old head does well, but Marcus, being an old head himself, should have known that was coming. We are watching Agostino and Todd Marcus fight it out for second place as they chase down Bobby Swift, the rookie, who they were saying was going to get Rookie of the Year, and I think it's going to happen. More than likely, this guy is doing very well. He's out in front. Agostino's now hunting him down like a wolf on his own. He is not going to give up on that first place finish today. So we hit lap 80 of 160 laps. 80 to go. 80 laps to go. 60 we did fast. 80 we did faster. It doesn't make sense at all, does it really? Bobby Swift is going on to win the Piston Cup for Lightning McQueen. Cal, Ralph Carlo and his team. Fair play. Fair play, Eric. I like your thinking, man. Let's hope that we get a rookie win the championship this season. It would be very nice. But these old guys are a hard lot to beat. Let's catch up with Bobby Swift, see how he is getting on. He's hitting traffic, slowing him down. He will eventually get past. So as you can see, Agostino now in the background as they go round the turns. Agostino will catch up, but will he catch up before the next round of pits? These guys have been in the pits 3 times this race so far. 2 on a caution and 1 in live race time in the green flag. But it doesn't make a difference. These guys' tyres will wear, and so will their fuel. It will evaporate and be used, and they will need to re-enter that pit again, with odds on Bobby Swift to go in first. And with this gap, that would make a huge difference to when he comes out. So Bobby leading this race on lap 85. Nothing major happened since the last caution except for the pits, and it looks like, is Bobby going to come in? He looked like he slowed down then, or was it just the angle of the camera made it look like he was slowing down? As we go with the spectator view, as you can see Agostino there, not making massively big strides, but again, is he saving himself? Is that old head coming into force? Does he know what game he is playing? This computer is making this video 11144p. How come? Why is it doing that? So we were just on board there with Agostino, and now he has Bobby Swift in his sights, in them binocular sights. He can now see him. That gives him a very, very big boost in catching him as Bobby Swift goes outside, as Agostino's using the lower part of the track, Bobby Swift using the higher part of the track there. Are they checking different parts of the track out for grip, as Agostino is catching up very, very quickly with Bobby. Bobby seems to have hit traffic and slowed down again. Is that car's water going up in temperature? But look at this, Agostino has pushed for about 15 laps, 20 laps maybe, to get back towards the front of this race, and he has. Look at this. This is incredible. Bobby Swift was making Octane Gain very proud, and he still is making him very proud, but Truncan Fresh will be very, very happy with this. Agostino, you need a pat on the back, and let's hope they've gone 3 wide round there. Let's hope they stay like that and don't touch. Perfectly driven round that turn as they all come round safe and sound. Agostino finally gets the lead back from Bobby Swift. What does that mean though for when they come back in the pits? Can Agostino make a gap between the two, or will Bobby Swift go for the inside again as he goes back? The rookie, no, he's going in the pits. The rookie is going in the pits. Agostino caught him, and then he went in to the pits. So that means Agostino will go in on this lap as well, just after Bobby Swift has gone in. Or will Agostino carry on and make it 2 laps over Bobby Swift? Will he make a big gap? He is. He is going around again. Agostino is going around again, taking 2 laps off Bobby Swift. That is incredible. Agostino is being very risky here. He knows that when he goes in, it's got to be a quick one. Otherwise, he's going to lose face and space. So he comes in to the pits. We are looking for Bobby Swift, who I'm sure is now coming out. There he is, coming out of the pits, nice and sound, no issues at all. Very, very quick from him. Perfectly timed. Agostino will not be coming out yet. Bobby Swift will want to get back them laps that he got taken off him so quickly. This will put Bobby Swift back in the lead, I'm sure. As Agostino and all the others come out, they will probably meet at the exit of the pit lane by the looks of things. And there you go. There is Bobby Swift and there is Agostino, both coming out at the same time. Agostino coming out the pit and Bobby Swift coming around the turn. Perfectly timed. Bobby Swift still on a back lap, but Agostino is on the front lap. Will that change? No. Yes, it will. Yes. Bobby Swift has gone into third place. Todd Marcus into fourth. And Agostino is in fifth. So we have the 93 car in the lead. Is that official? Do we know? It means Ed Gearson is now leading this race. And we have a crash. We have a crash. That was that Ed Gearson? That was Ed Gearson. Yes, it was. Ow. Whoa. Whoa, what happened? Yellow flag is out. Let's check. Oh, no, they're all going now. We may have the big one, guys. So what happened? Let's take a look. Comes round, gets hit. A 31 into the wall. Lightning McQueen goes past. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. Cal Weathers. Oh, did you see Darren Leadfoot? Sideways. Oh, Bobby Swift just missed. Whoa. That was crazy. We need to watch that again, as they'll probably all go back in the pits again anyway. Let's go from a different perspective of that. Let's go inside and watch that one. Ouch. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. I want to see what happened to Bobby Swift, because he looked like he just missed a crash there. Where is he? Bobby Swift. I'm gonna have to go all the way back now. Where is he? Bobby Swift. So let's go to TV1 and watch Bobby Swift. Does he just miss a crash? Does he just miss this? Let's watch. Goes round. The accident is now taking place. Slowing down. Whoa! Just made that, Bobby Swift, who is now back up in first place, with Todd Marcus in second, and Agostino in third, 4 seconds behind. Wow, your internet connection is not good, Fork. What's going on tonight, mate? You want to get out there and have a sort out. Have a sort out. Dig it up. Roadages is out. Gearson is out. I'm not surprised. Gearings is out. Clutchen is out. And so is Cal Weathers. They join the other 5 drivers out of this race, which means we have 10 drivers out. 25 left, and a lot of drivers on back laps by the looks of things, lapped behind, and only 9 drivers on the lead lap. Lightning McQueen is one of them. He's in the top 10. Let's hope it stays that way. He doesn't want to have another race ending in the pits. Agostino in third, Marcus in second, Bobby Swift in first. Yes, you're right. He nearly made the Dinoco team proud, but he is out again. Not having a good start. Not having a good debut start is our cow. But let's hope things change during the season. 16 races this season. They've cut it down from 26 last season. They said it was too long. The sponsors weren't going to pay the money. So they've all made a deal where it would be 16 races this season. We are on our third race at Dover with a rookie, Bobby Swift, in the lead. Very, very happy the team will be. But he does have Todd Marcus and D'Agostino very, very close behind. Very, very close behind indeed. When this restarts, things are going to be very difficult for him as the pace car goes in. We are now looking for that yellow, that green flag. When will it drop? And there it is, green. We have a green and we are back in this race as Todd Marcus hunts down Bobby Swift, the rookie. D'Agostino doesn't push as fast as I expected him to. This is a race between Todd Marcus and Bobby Swift at the moment. Bobby Swift is making this look easy as Lightning McQueen goes past there. I'm sure someone just hit the wall as they went round, but no, obviously not. Bobby Swift pushing on. Lap 107 of 160. We are nearly at that point of no return. Todd Marcus now chasing down Bobby Swift. D'Agostino way behind now. Dropped way back down into 7th place. Maybe having issues with that car. It looks like his race could be over for the moment. As we know with NASCAR and Piston Cup racing, we do not know. Anything can happen. Todd Marcus chasing down that young man, Bobby Swift. Lightning McQueen and Ponchy Wipeout now showing their faces at the front of this race. Anything could happen. As we know, just look at that last crash. Anything can happen. You can just be driving along happily and all of a sudden you crash into another car. Here we go, Bobby Swift. What a nice drive. Should we go on board with Todd Marcus? Let's go on board with Todd Marcus. As Todd Marcus overtakes Bobby Swift with ease. No issue at all. As they come to the turn, Bobby Swift is looking on thinking what happened there. Todd Marcus got my slipstream and just flew past, making mincemeat of Bobby Swift. Another old head now at the front of the grid with the rookie now in second. Ponchy Wipeout looking to overtake that back marker, as is Lightning McQueen as well. Will they show their faces in the battle for first place? Sorry, Brian, I shall message you on Discord just after the race. I'm actually watching this race on my phone, making sure that it's streaming correct for you guys. I do apologise. So Todd Marcus out in front with the rookie Bobby Swift behind. But Bobby Swift now has a slight issue of one man, and that is Ponchy Wipeout. Ponchy Wipeout having a great race last time round. Messed it up by taking a last minute pit stop. He had to do it. He was running out of fuel. He wouldn't have finished the race without it. So he decided to take that ride into pit road as we go back to Bobby Swift, and we can see Ponchy Wipeout's now putting pressure on him. Very, very high pressure. And it looks like he's about to overtake him, and Bobby Swift could go down back to third place. Not good for the Octane Gain car, but being at the front as long as he has, he will be very, very proud of this race as we go into lap 119. Ponchy Wipeout all over the back door of that car as he makes his entrance through it to go in and overtake Bobby Swift. Bobby Swift now in third place. Ponchy Wipeout now eyeing up Todd Marcus. Todd Marcus been in the lead for a few laps now. Will he be worried about this one Ponchy Wipeout chasing him down? Do you know, I think there's going to be 2 more pit stops. I've just got this feeling. I think they were on a 3-stop pit anyway. When we had the 2 cautions, they pitted just for the sake of it. And they've pitted once on the green and twice. So they've pitted twice on the green. So I think they'll have another one. I think maybe 2 more. I think, I don't know. Yeah, maybe one more. What, lap 135 they might pit, and then what? That'd be it, do you think? As Ponchy Wipeout and Todd Marcus come up to a back marker. Ponchy Wipeout not pushing like I thought he would, but he is still gaining on that Todd Marcus car. Lightning McQueen in the mix, but D'Agostino behind him now, so D'Agostino's moved back up to 5th, which is good. He was in 1st, but something's gone wrong there. He's slowed up a lot. Issues with the car maybe, or tyres. But Ponchy Wipeout now very close behind Todd Marcus. We're on one lap. We are on lap 124 of 160. I think at the end of the season we're going to have to do a bloopers reel of all the words I get mixed up. Yeah, and how I say things as well. So you can see from the spectator's view there, the gap is getting very, very small. And yes, Kachow for Lightning Queen is now up to 4th place in this race, doing very, very well indeed. Ponchy Wipeout now going into the lead. Sorry there, I had an issue with my microphone. We have Ponchy Wipeout in first, Todd Marcus in second, Bobby Swift in third place. Let's go to the official standings, and there is the official standings. We have 9 cars still on the lead lap. Ponchy Wipeout, Todd Marcus, Bobby Swift, D'Agostino in 4th, Lightning McQueen 5th. 6th place we have Mulvhill, 7th iCar, 8th we have Ralph Carlo, and 9th we have Clutchburn. The rest are on a lap behind, up to the number 00 car of Cables, who's in 2 laps behind, up until Lane Locke. Then it goes 4 laps behind for Castlenut, and Brian Miller is in 5 laps behind. Ponchy Wipeout has taken the lead and making bumper save proud, Eric says. So we're on lap 1, 3, 4 of this 160 lap race at Dover, and Ponchy Wipeout is leading this race and looking to catch up with these back markers and make them more embarrassed than they already are. Ponchy Wipeout's gap is now 1.04 in front of Todd Marcus. That car is pretty quick. Let's go on board. So it looks like we're having another set of pit stops by the looks of things. Or have I missed something? It looks like we are having another set of pit stops, and it looks like Bobby Swift went in to the pits. Yes, he has. Bobby Swift has gone into the pits, which means D'Agostino and the front guys will probably follow in on this lap as Bobby Swift comes out on the pits. 1 lap behind now. Will Bobby Swift go in? Yes, we are on the 5th pit stop of the race, or as I like to call it, pit stop just then. Anyway, Ponchy Wipeout is in for his so Bobby Swift having some tyres fitted. He is still currently in the lead, but everyone is now a lap behind except for him. I'm guessing Todd Marcus and Bobby Swift will change that, of course, when they come back round as Ponchy comes out onto the track. What does this mean for the race standings as Bobby Swift goes round and overtakes Ponchy Wipeout? But is Ponchy Wipeout already a lap in front of these guys, and they've just made it even? Bobby Swift in second, Todd Marcus in third, D'Agostino in fourth, Lightning McQueen in fifth, Mulvhill in 6th, iCar in 7th, Carlo in 8th, Clutchburn in 9th place as Ponchy Wipeout falls way down the list now. Not good. Bobby Swift now currently in the lead as Ponchy Wipeout now drops to 3rd position in this race because of that late pit stop. He now has to fight his way back to the front of the grid. There is D'Agostino, who is in 4th, who now go into 3rd when they come over the start-finish line, which means Todd Marcus is now in front of this race. As you can see, Todd Marcus is now in front of Bobby Smith at the front of this race. How this race has changed so much in 140 laps. We have had so many leaders of this race. Agostino in third, Ponchy Wipeout in fourth. He'll not be happy with that. Perhaps he made the wrong move, or perhaps he'll fight his way back, or perhaps there'll be another set of pits which he will not take part in, maybe. So the eye in the sky shows us that the gap between Bobby and Todd is very, very close, as we're on 145 laps. It could mean all the difference at the end of this race, this gap. Is Bobby Swift just waiting, or is he done for the day? Did he push too fast at the beginning, or too eager beaver, as they say? And is Todd Marcus's old head coming in? And he knows that all he has to do is defend this position as well as he can and keep first placed right up until the 160th lap. Lightning McQueen now up for third place. Okay, Brian, no problem, mate. Have a good evening. Have a good day, and take care of yourself, mate. Brian is done for the day. Don't blame him. Don't blame you at all. What time is it where you are, anyway? As Bobby Swift and Todd Marcus come round fighting for that first place. No issues at all. We have been running for an hour and 12 minutes into this race on lap 149. 11 to go. We are counting down. Hooray for Todd Marcus, Eric says. Oh, sorry. Yes, I did. I did ask if he was done for the day. Oh my god. Absolutely mental I am. Mental Liam. That should be my profile name. Mental Liam. Sorry, Brian. I do apologise. Again, I'm apologising. So, Lightning McQueen in third. Agostino. Look at this race behind. Let's just briefly go back because we don't want to miss out much going on. Look at this. Lightning McQueen, Agostino, Ponchy Wipeout, all fighting for third place to get on the podium. What a race they're having, these guys at the back. Well, not the back, but behind the two leaders. Absolutely incredible. Let's go back to the front and see what's going on with these two. As you can see, Todd Marcus still in front. 151, 152 now. 8 laps to go, and it looks like we are gonna have a yellow flag, guys. This will change things completely. What happened? What happened? Ah, there you go. I finally found it. Wow. He was going backwards for a long time. Let's watch this then. iCar comes round. Highbanks. Ooh, ouch. Ouch. Look at the tyre mark up the side of that car as they go into the middle of the track. Ooh. That was close. That was touching cloth. Literally. Wowcha. How close were they then from getting completely smashed up? As Highbanks went backwards, he must have been looking at that car coming towards him. Look, watch this. Watch this, look. They're going backwards, down the back. Look, these two coming towards them, they're thinking, oh no. Oh! That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let's go to the front of the grid then with Todd Marcus. There is the man at the front of the grid. Now, this changes things, guys. This really does change things. I can't emphasize that as much as possible, because this will now mean that we will probably restart this race on 155, maybe 156, maybe, which means we'll have 4 or 5 laps left. That means, I'm going to say that word again, means that Marcus, Swift, McQueen, D'Agostino and Wipeout, maybe Mulvhill, are going to literally smash these cars up this track and try, I don't mean smash and crash, I mean they're going to smash that accelerator pedal and race, literally drag their cars to that finish line, because all, I'd say the top 5 could now potentially win this race. Todd Marcus is going to be fuming. And there is the dearly departed cars that are no longer in the race. Unfortunately for them, no longer taking part. But there's always next time, and I'm sure they'll show their hand in the next race. So that's the number 93 car who is winning the pit stop, the fastest lap time today. That is, let me remember, that is Gearson. Gearson is winning the fastest lap competition. He will get a prize for that back in the changing rooms, I guess. Hello Rhett, how are you? Not seen you for a while. How you doing, my man? You good? Yeah, well, you got to be careful with this Cars 3, because if you've watched the film, you'll know that a certain someone joins halfway through the season, upsetting a certain McQueen. And there was rumour in the pits this morning, before this race, that there's a new generation of car being made, and these guys are all running scared, because they now believe that there's a new boy in town, and they're hoping it's not true. Let's hope it's not true. Let's hope we don't have any new arrivals. So we're looking for that green flag. The pace car is in, using the black car today. They have a choice of 12 this season. They are using the black car. We are looking for a green on lap 155. We're going to start on lap 156. There is the green flag. We are off. And this is now a race to that finish line. A sprint, as they say. We are sprinting to the end of this race. I hope these guys stay safe and don't push it too hard. Here we go, boys. This is it. This is where we split the men up from the boys, as McQueen is now fighting it out with Bobby Swift and Todd Marcus for that first place position. What that would be. What a turn up that would be if McQueen goes and wins this race. Nowhere near the front all the race. What if he gets the checkered flag? What are the odds, Brian? What are the odds? Lightning McQueen hot on Bobby Swift's tail. Lap 158. Does he have enough to get to that second place? But I think Todd Marcus is going to have enough to get to that first place checkered flag. Bobby Swift slowing McQueen up by the looks of things, not letting McQueen pass. He knows if McQueen goes past, he will slingshot himself around and potentially overtake Todd Marcus. Looks like Bobby Swift is protecting Todd Marcus by the looks of things, as they both, all three, come around that turn. Ponchy Wipeout not going to be happy, but that is the way the cookie crumbles. We are on 160. This is it. We are on the last lap. Todd Marcus comes round to win the Dover race of the Piston Cup. Third round, 160 laps. Todd Marcus wins. Bobby Swift second, Lightning McQueen third, Ponchy Wipeout in fourth, Agostino in fifth. What a race. A race to the end. Wow. Did not expect that caution at the end there. Really changed things. Didn't change the grid really. I expected it to, but it did. As they all come in now, they'll all be very, very happy with that race. What is that? Bobby Roadtesta 67. Bobby Roadtesta is in 12th place. Todd Marcus wins. Another great race, Brian says. And yaha, Eric says for Todd Marcus. Bobby Roadtesta is 67. Go Marcus, Eric says. He's very happy at home now. As we had 9 cars on the lead lap. And we had a lot of cars at the back of the grid. Absolutely incredible. 1 hour and 1 hour 21 minutes, guys, we have been running. Let's go to the official results. So there you go. Let's have a look at the standings then. So Todd Marcus wins his second race of the season. His third top 10. He will be very, very happy. Darren Leadfoot in second, 48 behind the leader. Ponchy Wipeout in third, 79 behind. Kargas in fourth, Highbanks in fifth. The rookies are doing very, very well in fourth and fifth place. There's Agostino in sixth, iCar is in 7th. Bye Eric, take care mate, come round tomorrow for round 4. We're at Sonoma. There is Mulvhill down there. Lightning McQueen finally gets into the top 20. See you tomorrow mate, take care. Brick Yardley in 16th. Let's go to the bottom as Brian Sparks is holding everyone up. He's the strongest as he's holding everyone up above him. As you can see, Cal Weathers in 27th. Not good for him. So let's go to the official race results. So Todd Marcus led for 34 laps, but look at Bobby Swift. He gets the bonus points today. He led for 91 laps, ladies and gents. 91 laps. How incredible is that? What a race by the rookie. Unfortunately, he came second, but second is better than third. So Todd Marcus led for 3-4, and he started in 7th, finished in first place. Agostino led for 16. I thought he led for more than that. He started in 6th, finished in 5th. Ponchy Wipeout starting in 9th, moving himself up to 4th on the grid. Very, very good. Leadfoot had a bad race, and Gearson really bad. Started in 4th, finished in 27th because of that accident. McQueen moving up to 3rd from 8th. Good race by him. And as we know, we go down the grid to the bottom and we have these guys. Didn't lead any of the race. Not good. Retired. Accident, retired. Not good at all for these guys. We had 4 cautions, 16 laps, and we had 11 lead changes with 6 drivers in that 11. So next race, guys, we are here. We are at Sonoma, I think outside the oval. It's 2 miles round. It's going to be a big race. Last year, Lightning McQueen won it from the back of the grid. It was an incredible race. Can he redo that tomorrow? We shall find out. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and tell your friends and your family about this Piston Cup and this channel, and I will be very, very grateful. Take care. See you tomorrow night, 9 o'clock start. Happy days.